So since you've become a priest, as we said in the intro, you've kind of worn a lot of different hats.
Yes.
One that a lot of people would probably be interested in here in Green Bay, Wisconsin, is the hat of a Packer Chaplain.
Right.
Can you tell us a little bit about that experience and maybe some of the faith encounters that you've seen in that experience?
It's been an extraordinary ride. I just concluded 14 years with the Green Bay Packers, and I've experienced many highs and lows. As in all ministry, there are highs and lows because you're walking with people in some of their most traumatic experiences in life, their most joyful moments in life. I still remember when I was originally given the call. I was out at a Packer game with Father Jim Nielsen and a mutual friend of ours. And as we were waiting for the game to begin 14 years ago at Lambeau Field, the Packers were playing the Bears. And Father Nielsen said, let's have a conversation about what we want to do when we grow up. Well, I was already ordained now, I think, for 3 years. I was very happy as a parish priest. I had served a congregation where there was the young and the old and the rich and the poor. And so I didn't really have a lot of goals. All my goals I had just met. And so Father Nielsen says, I want to go away and get an MFA and come back to the college and teach. Our friend says, I want to expand my business, move it off the college campus so the college can grow and I can grow. So she did that, he did that, and I had no idea what to say. All I could notice was this guy walking behind the Bears bench, black pants, and he had that nasty blue and orange Chicago Bears jacket. And when he would look up, I could see in his chin, there was that white box, just like Father Stencil in my earlier life. And I thought, he's the Bears chaplain. I said, I want that guy's job for the Green Bay Packers. And they laughed and they said, have another beer, Jim, whatever. 2 days later, I get a call. And I'm thinking it was the woman that we were with. Our mutual friend, and I'm thinking she's calling me. She said she was from the Green Bay Packers, wanted to know if I would take 2 games. And I said, yeah, sure. And so I was being very flippant. And she told me that she wanted me to go to Detroit and to Chicago, and I just thought, because I thought it was our friend calling, I said, well, how about San Diego? Or how about Tampa Bay? You send me to somewhere with a nice temperature, a nice destination, and I'll consider your offering. But if you want me to go to Chicago or go to the armpit of the Midwest, Detroit, guess again. And so I'm just having fun with her, and all of a sudden I'm doing this reverse lookup on our phone system, and I look at the number, and it says Green Bay Packers Incorporated. And I thought, oh my God, I'm in trouble. It was like that Ferris Bueller's Day Off moment, you know what I mean? And I thought, you've got to be kidding. So that was my entrance into the Packers. But I do for them what I do at Old St. Joseph Church, and what any pastor would do with his parish. I'm there for pastoral care. I'm there for sacramental celebration, liturgical life. I hear confessions. I preside at Mass. I take Packers and their fiancés through marriage prep. I baptize some of their kids. And so it's been a joy. And I treat it in the same fashion as my ministry at St. Norbert College, at Old St. Joseph Church, certainly at Green Bay Correctional Institution. So I keep it clean. I don't go there as a groupie, as a fan. I don't pretend to call plays. I know where my place is in that institution, and I keep it clean, and I think that's probably why I've been around for 14 years there.
Wow. You're on the board of Catholic Athletes for Christ.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? Catholic Athletes for Christ, I'm assuming there's some connection between sports and faith and all these kinds of things, so I'm wondering about that.
That organization was founded by Pope John Paul II. Shortly before his death. It was one of the last things that he did as a pope, is he established the Vatican Office for Church and Sport. So Catholic Athletes for Christ is basically that organization on a local level, the United States. Many of our students don't remember John Paul II in his younger years when he was quite the jock. He was quite the athlete. I remember seeing him ski. We remember seeing him jog. Remember seeing him throwing little kids up in the air and catching them. Most of our college students only remember him being pushed in a chair, quite honestly. And so he was quite an athlete, and he realized that sports is a wonderful metaphor for life. Winning, losing, dying, rising. Team sports, a call to brotherhood, a call to sisterhood. That amidst our life's ups and downs, our dyings and risings, our wins and losses, that nobody should ever have to fall alone. Nobody should have to get up alone. And he said, being so pain-stricken by seeing great athletes and role models people who young kids are wearing their names on their back, wearing their numbers, screwing up big time in the public forum. You know, whether it's, you know, dogfighting or betting on games or steroids, sexual excess, whatever it might be, the Holy Father was saying shortly before his death, guys, to those who have been given much, much is required of you. Look at what you've got. You have a wonderful forum that most people don't have to give witness to gospel values. Step up to the plate. Kids are looking at you. Be a man. Be a woman. Be a role model. And so in the United States, we've taken that a little bit further, and we have now been reaching out to professional athletes, certainly, in our ministry, with the hope that our professional athletes are going to reach out to collegiate athletes. Our college athletes will reach down to high school athletes, and so on and so on and so on. There's a little trickle-down theory to our ministerial approach that somebody always has somebody to look up to, and somebody always has somebody to care for, and to walk with, and to mentor, and to shepherd. So it's a great organization. I'm proud to be a part of it.
And leadership's a big thing in that. I mean, just
Certainly
establishing
is.
those leadership roles.
And I enjoy seeing some of these athletes come forward and to share their faith with others. Not only are they receiving our ministry, the ministry of the clergy that is assigned to this commission, but to see them reaching out to other people, I think that's just ideal. It's great.